Hey YouTube, this is Iron Knuckle 229 or 94 and welcome to another deck recipe video. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I just recently made this deck. I just want to see how it runs. It runs pretty good. And we'll take a look at it. We'll go over each card. So yeah, here we go. I have yet to figure out a name for this deck, so post a comment down below for what you think this deck should be named. So we have a Squirtle, and Squirtle is one of the best commons I've seen because it has Shell Shield. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks, both yours and your opponent's. And that just basically means Landorus is plural. Can't get out right away and just make your life miserable and just destroy your basics before you can get the real deal out. But basically, he's just good to have to just get a good start. So if you see this guy in your hand, put him down right away. Yeah. So I recommend for my deck, this is custom, and I thank Andrew for helping me with it. You know who Andrew is, remember? Yeah, you do. Okay. So 4 Squirtles. Next, we have 3 Blastoise. Okay, I'm not running any War Turtles because we don't need War Turtles with this deck. I'm using rare candies, but we'll get to those later. Right now, we're going over the Pokemon. Okay, Blastoise, he is the main threat of this deck, so to speak. Basically, he's like the base set Emboar of Black and White, but water version. So as often as you like, well, your ability, Delug. As often as you like, during your turn, before you attack, you may attach a water energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon. And by the way, you can do this as many times as you want, as often as you like. Awesome. So I recommend 3 of these. And one more thing, you may notice that this card may look a tiny bit different. That's because it is a proxy. I'm using proxies because I don't have the resources for this deck. So if you have an extra Blastoise hanging around, PM me. Let's trade. I want to trade. Come on, I want to finish this deck. So, yep, 3 Blastoise, and here is the main man of this deck, Keldeo EX. Well, I thought Blastoise was, but you thought wrong. Well, I thought wrong, actually. But anyway, Keldeo EX. His ability, once during your turn before you attack, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may switch this Pokemon with your active Pokemon. Wow. That's just like, oh, if you have Blastoise who has a retreat cost of 4 and Blastoise gets catchered, next turn, that Pokemon catcher is pretty much useless because you can send this guy out. It's basically a free switch. So awesome. And Secret Sword. 3 energy does 20 more damage for each water energy attached to this Pokemon. So combo this with Blastoise, and if this guy has 3 water energy on him, he can do 110 damage a turn. Or more if you just stack this guy with water energy. So I recommend 3 Keldeo EXs. I recommend getting these guys on the bench as soon as possible because you're going to need them. What I like to do with the 3 Keldeo EXs, I like to switch them out, you know, have all of them take damage and keep switching them out on my bench. Spread the damage around. So I recommend 3, but yet again, I have 2 Proxy Keldeos, so please, I'm begging you, please help me out here. Please. So anyway, we have Mewtwo EX. This belongs in any deck to counter other people's Mewtwo EXs. So this guy is just good to have. If you draw him, good. Put him on your bench, you're good. That's all you need. Next we have 2 Black Kyurem EXs. These guys are just, you know, if you don't have a Keldeo yet and you have your Blastoise out, that's good. And if you have a couple electric energies in your hand, he's a good staller. He's not meant to attack, he's just meant to sit there and look pretty. So I recommend 2 of those. 1 full art, 1 EX. Though I would recommend my full art go in a top loader, but Alright, now we get on to the trainers. Ultra Ball. Discard 2 cards from your hand. If you can't discard 2 cards, you can't play this card. Search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterward. Good card. I like it. I like it a lot. It's like junk card for Pokemon. If you don't have that Squirtle, and you have a rare candy and a Blastoise, get that Squirtle out. Or if you don't have a Blastoise, and you have a rare candy and a Squirtle on your bench, there you go. That's a good shortcut. Or if you just need a Keldeo or Mewtwo just to buy some time, and you don't have your Keldeo EX, and you're pretty much screwed if all 3 of your Keldeo EXs are in your prizes, because that's just no fun. So let's just hope when you guys play a deck like this that doesn't happen to you, because that's totally unfair. I've had it happen to me before. It's not fun. So I recommend 4 of these Ultra Balls. Next we have the rare candy. This helps get Blastoise out so he can use his Deludge ability. Delug. Pretty sure it's Deludge, but never heard that pronounced before. Anyway, sorry for me being stupid, but that's just me, so come on. So 4 rare candies. You know, I think having 3 rare candies would be better, but having 4 would just, I mean, if what I'm getting to is you can use this as like an Ultra Ball, like one of the materials for an Ultra Ball to get a Pokemon, or you can use it for an upcoming card I'm about to show you. Super Rod. Shuffle 3 in any combination of Pokemon and basic energy cards from your discard pile back into your deck. This happens if your Keldeo EX gets knocked out, or if you have 3 energies you need to get back in your deck, because this deck does not have a lot of water energies, and I'm trying to make it so you have at least 20, but you don't have 20. So next we have a Proxy Catcher. I'm running 4, right? Yes, I'm running 4, so I have 3 Proxy Catchers. Please help me out there, and I have 1 regular one, so come on, guys. 3 Proxy Catchers, so I need help with that. PM me, please. Yep. Okay. Enough of that. So 3 Proxy Catchers. You know what catchers do. I'm not going to explain them. Well, okay, I'll read the card for you. Switch your opponent's active Pokemon with one of his or her bench Pokemon. So it belongs in every deck. It's self-explanatory. It's great. Next we have Energy Retrieval. Do you have Keldeo EXs in your discard pile? And did that Keldeo EX have some energies on it? Well, you're in luck, because we have Energy Retrieval. And put 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. And if you have another Keldeo EX on your bench, and you have that Blastoise, use his ability and get those 2 water energies back onto your Keldeo. So I recommend this in this deck. I mean, I don't really see this card used in other decks, but I recommend 2 to 3. 2 to 3. Next we have Colress. You know, your bench is going to be stacked with Black Kyurem, Keldeo, Blastoise, Squirtle, Mewtwo. Your bench is going to be stacked, and chances are your opponent's bench is going to be too. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw a number of cards equal to the number of bench Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. This does not count for both your active Pokemon, it just counts for bench Pokemon, so don't make that mistake. I recommend 3 for a nice hand refresher right there. Next we have Professor Juniper. This is a great way of trying to get water energies. If you have just this card in your hand, that's good. Just discard this and you get a fresh hand of 7 cards. So I recommend 4 of these cards. Just get those water energies. That's all you need. Next we have Scylla. And I'm still looking for that full art Scylla, by the way. Any of you guys have it? I'm just wondering. Alright. So Scylla. This just came out in Emerging Powers. So this card, search your deck for a trainer card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterward. I mean, you can search your deck for a trainer supporter, but if I would use Scylla, I would probably either get a catcher or an Ultra Ball, excuse me, or a rare candy. Because you can't use 2 supporters in a turn, because unless you have like that Magnezone, but this I'm not running Magnezone, so tough luck. So I recommend 3, 4, okay. Bianca, draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. If you're like me and you like to use cards right away, then this is the card for you. If you like to place down a bench Pokemon as soon as it enters your hand, it doesn't matter what it is, you place it down, this is a good card to have. And each player shuffles his or her hand into his or her deck. Then each player draws a card from each of his or her remaining prize cards. So let's say you have 6 prize cards and your opponent has 4. Each player shuffles his or her hand into his or her deck and then draws the number of prize cards they have left. So I would draw 6 and my opponent would draw 4. So it's good if your opponent has like if they're winning and if they have a big hand, it'd be good to just get rid of it, or if you need help, you could use that. I recommend 2. Silent, this is a really good card, but I wouldn't really recommend. I think it's a waste of a supporter, and plus you don't want to use all your water energies right away. But if you get this card, I would recommend using it. Using it the turn you get it. So what this card does, I forgot to explain it. Search your deck for 3 basic energy cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterward. This is good if you have Blastoise on the bench and you have a Keldeo EX, you're good to go. So, this is one of the cards I was going to show you in Cards I've Recently Pulled video, but I didn't show you this, so this was actually in my deck at the moment. So this is an A-Spec. You only can have 1 A-Spec in your deck at a time. And this is basically the Junk Arm, the replacement for Junk Arm from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So discard 2 cards from your hand. If you can't discard 2 cards, you can't play this card. Put a trainer card from your discard pile into your hand. Now that could be either a supporter or a just regular item trainer. So it's really good to have. Next we have 3 Electric Energy. The only reason I have Electric Energy in here is either for Mewtwo EX for his X-Ball energies, or if Black Kyurem needs to do Free Shock and just do 150 if you can get the chance, but I don't think that's going to happen. So 3 Electric Energy. And 11 Water Energy. You know, I could replace 1 Electric with Water, but, you know, so far I don't think I'll have a use for it, but so 11 Water Energies, and that should be my deck. Yes. So I hope you all enjoyed this Keldeo Blastoise deck and recipe, or whatever you call it. But if you have any suggestions for this deck, please leave a comment below, and please leave a comment below on what this deck should be named. And also, I have these proxies, and I'm looking for trades for them, so if you could please, if you have an extra Keldeo EX and you want to trade it, please message me, because this just does not look right here. This looks horrible. Can't go in a tournament playing those, can I? No, I cannot. So I'm counting on you guys to help me out here. Alright, so this has been Iron Knuckle 229 or 94. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm just rambling now, but stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.